Oh, and welcome back to Streets of Rage 2 for the Game Gear. Yes, because Streets of Rage 2 did get a release on the Game Gear, and it's fairly good looking, just like Streets of Rage 1. Seriously. So that being said, for what it is, it does look good. Again, pushing the console's power just like before. But let's see what characters are available, because as you may well know from the Streets of Rage 1 on the Game Gear video, or video of Streets of Rage 1 on the Game Gear, Axel and Blaze were the only characters to actually be in that one, because there wasn't enough memory to put Adam in, sadly. Always getting the short end of the stick is Adam, it seems. But, yeah. Here's something that was not in the, thing, but there you go. So we have Axel, Blaze, and Skate. So we get 3 characters in this case. So yeah, so we get all 3 of them. And that's interesting, at least. I will give them that. Getting into the actual action here, you can see that it actually plays a bit more like Streets of Rage 1 in terms of actual gameplay, seriously. With the abilities from Streets of Rage 2, so yeah. Such as that uppercut move that Axel has. And so yeah, they actually brought in the specials into this game, which were not a thing in the first Streets of Rage game, understandably, because we had 2 buttons to work with. Of course, with Streets of Rage 2, we don't call on the police for help to launch a freaking RPG on these guys, so that's the biggest change, I think. So yeah. Also, the more liberal time limit is here in the Game Gear version as well, which I will always commend, seriously. If there was anything I did not like about Streets of Rage 1 that I did like about Streets of Rage 2, it was the time limit, seriously. But, yeah. Even more so, the animations look even more gorgeous than in the first game on the Game Gear. Which is insane, because I actually praised the graphics on the Game Gear version, if you'll remember, of Streets of Rage 1 anyway. Seriously. If that was a testament to how a 2D handheld system would work, even with the limitations, I dare say Sega did a good job on that one. Seriously. Why they didn't do anything with, well, the Sonic games were different beasts entirely, but some of them do look pig ugly. Sonic Blast, for example. Even though it doesn't play too bad, to be honest. But yeah. This honestly looks even better than the first game, and it certainly looks to play a lot better as well than the first one, just like the Mega Drive version of Streets of Rage 2. So yeah, I don't know if this madman was in the thing, but he is in this one, so yeah. Likewise with Streets of Rage 1 on the Game Gear, a lot of stages did not make the cut, understandably. For example, the bar level is still here, however. Yeah, seriously, with seemingly the goons and everything. Oh, the whole aesthetic is there as well from the thing. The only difference is, of course, it does have dare I say, 8-bit music. As you'll see from the copyrights on the title screen, Yuzo Koshiro does return here. Yes, his music does get copyrighted. And for good reason, it is actually his music in the game, even if it is borrowing heavily from early 90s house and techno music, it's still awesome to listen to, seriously. Even in 8-bit form, seriously. Even if it does sound similar to the Sonic game, well, certainly Sonic 1. Because Yuzo Koshiro also did the music for Sonic 1 on the Master System and Game Gear. So yeah. But there we go. Other than that, I don't know if Electra will show up. And that's another thing, the enemy names don't show up as well. Again, that's fine. 8-bit system. You're gonna have some limitations, aren't you, with an 8-bit system? Or indeed a handheld system in like the early 90s. Seriously, so yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But we're not come across the Dominatrixes yet. I wonder if, given that this game came out a year after the Mega Drive version in 1993, I wonder if they remove them. Seriously, like Electra, for example. Okay, no, they didn't. They're still here. Electra's still here, and yeah, you don't know how to treat a lady there, Axel. Seriously. I'm not gonna get all Colossus on me or anything. Seriously. Seems like the bartender's run out. Don't know if I noticed that on the thing. And we also get the alleyway, just like with Streets of Rage 2 on the Mega Drive. Seriously, this is really pushing the system, I dare say, in a good way. In a good way, of course. We don't get the rain and everything, but who cares? This is awesome. Seriously. Let's see if we get the boss here as well. I believe we do. Obviously, when we go on through here. Yep, okay, the bartender was the boss. So yeah. But, seemingly he's a bit invincible, which is weird. Or maybe you don't get a health bar for the boss, which is weird, because you did get one for Electra earlier. Seriously. But, there you go. Doing the, dare I say, the aforementioned, bridge level, and it seems that we go straight to the amusement park, which I was fine with. Seriously, the amusement park was probably was a much better level, to be honest, than the thing. The only thing I could say about the thing was A, the soundtrack, of course, and B, the whole segments inside the truck. Of course, that was a thing. I think because this game is being played on hard mode, the enemies take a lot longer to defeat. Of course, I played Streets of Rage 1 and 2 on easy mode because I'm quite sensitive, I guess. But yeah, and inside the arcade, yeah, I'm guessing some more liberties were taken with that. I wonder if the arcade machines actually say bare knuckle here. That would be interesting if they did, because, of course, that was, I don't know if that was an oversight by Sega in 1992. But yeah, the fact that they get the Japanese name is actually quite cool. And I would have known back in 1992, mind, because we didn't have the internet, or at least not my dial-up internet. I don't know. I do remember getting it from like 1995 onwards, and then we had dial-up, which was crap. Absolutely crap. Seriously. How time you waited for it to boot up and everything. Yeah. Okay, we also have ninjas here. I don't know. Are there any ninjas in there? I don't know, but no arcade machines, but we do get the barrels, so I'm guessing this is on the pirate ship. Yeah, I'm gonna say so, because I remember there being barrels there. But yeah, I'm guessing we're not going to get the haunted house though with the giant creeper boss, but we'll see, we'll see. Not entirely, no, we actually get a whole original looking level inside what looks like the depths of hell for some reason. With yellow rivers and everything in the background, which are completely animated again. Giving much kudos to Sega for actually pushing the thing. But yeah, very different. And we even get the bikers in here, which, yeah, we did not have inside the haunted house segment in Streets of Rage 2 on the Mega Drive. And we get the jet guys, of course. I wonder if they'll pick you up and throw you in the air. I don't know, they certainly do the dive bomb attack, so that's still there. But yeah, if you remember, certainly from Streets of Rage 3, they used to pick you, one of them picked me up and threw, I think it was Axel in the air, so yeah. And they match your every move again, like in the Mega Drive version. But yeah, it kind of looks something like, well, the Depths of Hell, yes, but also, believe it or not, it reminds me of another 16-bit series that was in the 90s, namely Mystical Ninja, which was only on like the SNES and the N64 over here. Seriously, there wasn't anyone, and even then it was like Kid Ying and Dr. Yang, which honestly was weird for a character called Goemon. And Ibisumaru, but yeah. Well, yeah, the bikers are in here as well, which looks really weird, and also, yeah. Also the chickens, the roasted chickens, seemingly look more like, roasted, like ham, like roast ham or something. Anyway, after that we go straight to the jungle. Yeah, that's weird. Or at least it looks like the jungle. Might not be, but yeah, the aesthetic seems to remind me a bit of the jungle levels, which was insane. I wonder if we get that giant creeper boss, as I say, that was in the Mega Drive version, which did give me hell, of course. No, we get an original boss here, which seemingly is in this game totally. So yeah, no creeper boss, but we do get this weird mutant who can fire lasers at us and disappears. If anything, it kind of reminds me of the Yamato boss in Streets of Rage 3. So yeah, he is that weird. So yeah, you have to stand still while he aims at you and then get out of the way. That's how it works with this guy. But yeah, totally original boss for the Game Gear version. I like. If you can't have the thing to do it, then go for originality, I say. Anyway, yeah. So we went to the jungle level earlier. Then we go straight to the cargo ship. No baseball field thing there. So yeah. And it's exactly as it was in the Mega Drive version. Bunch of enemies were in the cargo hold. I wonder if we meet the not-so-jolly boxing sailor as well. Quite well. In fact, I did look, yeah, the sailor's still in this one. I did actually look at the footage before I did this one, but obviously not with the other boss, but yeah, the sailor's still here at least. As is the Big Ben enemy. Yes, remember him? The suspender-wearing obese character who likes to breathe fire. Very similar to Curryface, of course. Yeah, just don't confuse him with the giant clock! Indeed, the boxing sailor is here! And he's just as tough as he was before. He's very shifty. If anything, I will give the graphics this. He actually looks more menacing in the Game Gear version than he does in the, dare I even say it, the Mega Drive version, seriously. But yeah, Sailor's still here and he's quite tough. And then there's the run up towards, of course, the Mr. X's base. Let's see what happens there. Well, actually, no jungle level, seemingly. Which is weird because we didn't have the jungle aesthetic. Instead, we go straight to the factory area with the conveyor belts and everything. So yeah, and some of the dominatrixes are here as well. So yeah, only the bosses get health bars, it seems, which it makes the game, in some cases, a bit closer to Streets of Rage 1. I already had the attacks for each of the characters, well, certainly Axel here. So, the robots are also here as well, but they're a bit more jumpy here, aren't they? Yeah, seriously, if you saw them in thing, you would get, well, certainly two specific robots, which were at the top of the lift segment. But yeah, other than that, this is actually one-to-one, pretty much a recreation of the thing, of the level. And I don't know if the Muay Thai guys are back as well. I think they are. The guys called Pheasant and Condor. But never mind that for now. Other than that, I'm just getting my ass kicked. Of course. It seems to be the case all the time here. And I can't really think of anything else. Seems that the weird boss from the haunted house is still here. The one who shoots lasers at you. Yay, I guess. There certainly is a robot boss. It's not a couple of them this time. This time it's just one, but it behaves in the same way. Minus the mace attack, I guess. Not seeming to do that just yet. But yeah, he still hops around like a ringing kangaroo. Yeah, seriously. That's insane, but there we go. And it seems we go straight outside, no lift segments instead. Maybe we will get the two robots, I do not know. But no, we get another jet guy, which I've already covered thus far. Eventually we do get the robot duo. Again, they are as tough as before. And seemingly one does actually have a mace. Not that it mattered, Axel finished them off fairly quickly there. So yeah. Anyway, let's get to the real part of the thing, which is, of course, dealing with Mr. X. Because now we are outside his base, and again, we face a multitude of enemies. The Muay Thai guys, the thugs, and seemingly the Big Ben enemies as well. Not to be confused with the giant clock, as I mentioned. But they are here. Oh yes, they are here. But that is the case for many of the Streets of Rage games, dare I say. We still face Shiva before we face the big boss man. And just like usual, Shiva is very, very agile with all of his attacks, seriously. So you'll have to be careful with this guy, especially since we're only playing with 2 buttons here. But yeah, Shiva is present and accounted for. Well, I think it would be a damn shame if they didn't include him, given that it was such a tough boss in the Mega Drive version. Yeah, seriously. He does look a bit redder than he did in the Mega Drive version, but yeah. There we go. And then we get to Mr. X himself, of course, who will get up off his thing and start toting his gun. If Axel didn't catch him in like a loop there. Seriously. But there we go. I'm surprised that Mr. X hasn't... Okay, there he goes. He goes shooting all over the place, just like Pinstripe Pottery, of course. Strangely enough, he hasn't tried to hit Axel with the gun yet. Seriously. And Mr. X goes down easily enough. Seriously. Same, we don't get any, see any gameplay with Blaze or Skate, but never mind. So that being said, let's actually get to the ending, because, of course, the ending, let's see how it goes. I've not looked at that, which I should have really done, so yeah. But, yeah, that is a thing. So for the ending, again, we get the very nice artwork as well, and I do actually like the font here as well. Yeah, I know it's kind of like, not cliche, but something of a thing. Adam gets rescued, and yeah, poor Adam, seriously. He deserves better, man. He does get better, don't worry. Axel and Skate help him out. In fact, this is the only appearance of Adam, dare I say, that I know of anyway, in the Game Gear version. Yes. Brain fell asleep there. And of course, Max is nowhere to be seen. Seriously. But, yeah, that will be Streets of Rage 2 on the Game Gear. So I'm going to take a bit of a break, certainly from Streets of Rage, at least until the next game, which will be Streets of Rage 4. I'm still recording that. But I'll see you then. Goodbye!